We got the news about Palantir Foundry for crypto. Now, I want to get excited. Yes, a lot excited. But sometimes you really have to think twice and decide, is this really that big of a deal? Or is it something that we can say, oh great, and then move on? In this video, I'll break down my thoughts why I feel that Foundry for crypto is not that exciting to me as other things about Palantir, and why I feel that for me to feel bullish, I look at this one stat that I'm sharing in this video more than anything else. So let's get into the video. So let me bring up the news that made all Palantir fans feel good. So Palantir posted this tweet about Foundry for crypto, and your immediate reaction would be, wow, this is huge, but not so fast. Hear me out. Does that mean that now Shiba Inu, Ethereum, Bitcoin, everything is going to be trading on Palantir? Or everything will have some kind of stake in Palantir? Or does Palantir Foundry has anything to do with all these amazing coins? So cryptocurrencies run on blockchain, where a bunch of computers come together and then validate a transaction. Now, some model operate as proof of stake and some model operate as proof of work right here. Now, for example, Cardano, Ethereum, Solana, Shiba Inu, they all work on blockchain to validate the transactions. And one thing that is common among this all is that they all need lots of computers coming together and then balancing the ledger in simple terms. So now imagine that Foundry for crypto coming into play and helping all these machines perform the transaction at a much faster rate. Sounds great? Yes. But feasible? No. Because Palantir is not running the blockchain. Palantir's Foundry for crypto is for companies running crypto exchanges. So companies like Coinbase or Robinhood or Voyager using Foundry to route the data, analyze the data, and of course help the corporation to make sense of the data. That's it. This is a great news for Palantir, don't get me wrong, and also for exchanges because now they can make sense of the data. But nothing that groundbreaking where Palantir stock is going to the moon over this. Well, my opinion only, and I could be completely wrong. But look what they have to say over here. So Foundry for crypto, as they're saying, so this is the explanation. As a disruptor, you require cutting-edge technology to grow your customer base securely. Palantir's Foundry for crypto empowers the future of finance, next-generation software for next-generation finance. Now, the news, of course, is not that big of a deal where it's going to boost Palantir to the next level, but this is definitely an interesting point where Palantir is showing the use case of Foundry in yet another fintech industry. I look at Palantir's Foundry as a pizza base where you can take and create all you want by adding different toppings and things you like, for example, apples or raisins, and yet enjoy it because it's made for you. Foundry is a blank slate where users can define their own data sets. So now let's talk about that one thing that I mentioned that really gets me excited about Palantir as a company. So look at this Excel over here. So this sheet over here shows you the revenue of Palantir from first top 20 customers, then existing customer, and then new customer. So all the data is actually broken down by year, as you can see. So we start from 2019 all the way to 2025. And of course, 2021 onwards is estimated. So from the top 20 customers, Palantir continued to make in 2021 about 16%, and then estimated in 2022, 12, 8, 6, and 4. So this is a good thing. Even though top 20 customer revenue is huge, look, in 2020 they made 34%, but this is not very exciting for me because we want to see the revenue from the new clients or new customers growing more exponentially than with the existing customers. So now you can see existing customers right here, they will be growing about 30% in 2021, then 20% in 2022, all the way to 10% by 2025. And then revenue from new customer, which is really exciting because in 2020, as you can see, they grew 250% from the new customers. Of course, they are continuously growing year after year at a much faster rate. It's slowing down a little bit as we get into 2024 and 2025, but the rate of growth is very exciting for me to see. So as you can see that Palantir not only are depending on, of course, their existing customer with the rate of growth in the revenue, but also their new customer growth rate is amazing as well. This is what gets me excited about Palantir, just to know that even though their existing customer base is going to continue giving them the revenue, the new customer base is also very strong in terms of revenue. Now let's take a look at the chart and also where we have seen most of the support. So this is the chart right here. And as you can see, Palantir, this is from October, beginning of October, October 8th, I think the date over here. Since then, Palantir has seen a growth over here. It has seen ups and downs, but it's forming a base or forming a support, which is of course higher than the previous support. So I feel as we approach earnings, we are going to continuously to see Palantir stock go up towards the earning. Now, earning will be really interesting because we know that they invested a bunch of money in SPAC this quarter, and of course, the government contracts, as I mentioned in my previous videos, are really in high gear during the month of September because that's their fiscal year end. So I feel that we are going to see some amazing numbers from Palantir for this year. And as you can see from the Excel, that about 16% revenue from the top 20 customer and about 30% revenue from the existing customer. So in total, they have about 46% revenue coming from the existing customer. And of course, they have 4x revenue coming from the new customers as compared to 2020, which is really, really exciting for Palantir for 2021. And as they go into 2022, 23, 24, you can see that the revenue almost doubles between 2022 and 2023 over here, which is, of course, as I said, this is what gets me excited about Palantir, just the reach and of course the things that they're doing. While I personally feel that Foundry for crypto is not that big of a deal that is going to take the stock to the moon, but it does confirm one thing, that Foundry is their most successful product that can be plugged into any environment and make use of the data that is available. I'll be looking forward to any major partnerships that will be announced, and if firms like Coinbase or SoFi or Robinhood starts to partner, then we know this is going to be huge for fintechs. I hope I was able to provide you some value, and if you like the video, then please give it a thumbs up, and if you're new, then consider subscribing so you don't miss out on future videos. I will link my Palantir and Checkmate video over here. Do check it out, as this is one of the most interesting videos that I have made on Palantir's future. As always, an absolute pleasure to share all of this with you. Until next time, you all have a sparkling day.